Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Welcome to your 21 card Gypsy Tarot Love Spread for the month of October 2016. I'm going to try and keep this about 15-20 minutes because I've got your general also to upload. Yeah, thanks for joining me. So we did, this is a test run in September, it went really well. So I thought to myself, I'm going to upload 2 readings per sign now, per month, just for the next 3 months, see how it goes up until the end of the year. Just to see what comes in. So we just do a general reading. I'm doing it also because a lot of people were saying to me, you know what, we'd like to see the cards, and I like to be on screen. So on the general readings you get me, on the love readings you'll get just the cards and obviously my sweet voice. Anyway, sorry, me just joshing here, but yeah, so we know how we do the Gypsy Tarot now. We know that on the right first column shows your mental emotional state concerning love in the month of October 2016. This is how you should be mentally and emotionally feeling around your love lives in the month of October 2016. We've got the personal situation, so what should be coming in terms of your personal situation. It can even be a little bit before as well. So this shows what should be coming in, what you should be experiencing in terms of love in the month of October 2016. This will be your hopes and desires section in terms of what you're hoping for, desiring will happen. Remember, it's always going to be something positive in hopes and desires. This will be what you're expecting to happen in terms of love in the month of October 2016. Your 5th column will be any hidden factors. Hidden factors are usually not concerning you. They're usually to do with you, but they're usually to do with other people or other people's intentions. And sometimes this will show up and it will be act as a surprise to us. The immediate future shows what will happen in the immediate future, so what will come in anyway in the month of October 2016 for some of you guys concerning love, and the overall outcome. So the overall outcome from what happens in the immediate future in terms of love. Okay, so let's go to your mental state first, actually, and then we're gonna do mental and just go along instead of personal situation. So how are you guys feeling mentally and emotionally in terms of love in the month of October 2016? Well, this is brilliant. Mentally and emotionally. Now, Page of Wands is usually to do with messages. So, but mentally and emotionally, I always read the Page of Wands as being somebody who's quite fun. So somebody who's got quite a fun and excitable mindset, because that's what the Page of Wands is. He's a real go-getter. He's an explorer. He's an adventurer. So I feel mentally and emotionally, you're ready for an adventure. You're ready to have some fun. You're probably ready to get yourselves out there. With the Knight of Wands energy, I feel mentally and emotionally, you're ready to charge, because that's what the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords does. But the Knight of Wands is far more fun than the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords would suggest to me it would probably be quite an aggressive thing. So you'd be, the Knight of Swords is often quite an aggressive, driven, ambitious type of character. But the Knight of Wands, whilst he's quite ambitious and he's quite determined, I feel that this is also a far more relaxed knight than the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords always looks kind of a little bit angry, like he's got to do something, or, you know, I've got to do this. That's how I always feel that about that card in terms of an energy. Whereas the Knight of Wands is, well, I'm ready and my passions, and I feel so geared up to do this, I'm just going to go straight for it. I'm sensing a lot of confidence with you guys, mentally and emotionally, around your love lives. I feel that you're ready for a fresh start, because the pages, you can see you've got your Page of Wands in there, always represent startups. So whenever you get a Page of Pentacles, start of a new business. Page of Cups, it can be start of a new creative path. It can be developing a new love relationship with someone, developing new ideas. Page of Swords, it can be developing new ideas, new inspiration that you're wanting to initiate on, that type of thing. But the Page of Wands is often where our passions are very much involved in how we feel. So the Page of Wands is one of those children, he's quite mischievous. So he'd like to be in everything. He likes to be in the thick of everything. He can get a little bit bored from time to time, which is why if you meet a Page of Wands type character, be very, very careful around that individual. Because whilst they might be very much fun, same as the Knight of Wands, they can burn out just as quickly because they're rushing so fast. But I feel that this isn't about a rush. I feel that this is more a rush of excitement, mentally and emotionally, for some of you guys in the month of October. And with the Magician card, I feel mentally you are ready now. You're at a point where you are ready to start manifesting your heart's desires, because that's what the Magician does. It's all about manifestation. It's all about creating a new reality. And it is an air card. Magician often represents, I believe, Gemini within the tarot, okay? He's ruled by, I think it's Mercury, the planet of agile thinking. So it's lots of quick thoughts, quick ideas, big ideas that you're looking to manifest. You look at the Magician, as above, so below. He holds a wand upwards and he's looking to bring it down to earth, okay? So I feel that mentally you're ready to travel as well. And it's funny how we've got a Magician pointing his wand right up to that Knight of Wands. So it's almost like mentally, as a result of your travels, or as a result of your the direction that you're taking, I feel that mentally and emotionally you are in the frame of mind that you're going to manifest something out of the direction that you take. So you see the wand points up to the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is all about a change of direction. It's all about travel. It's all about movement. And I feel from the direction that you take in the month of October, you are mentally ready to start manifesting things. So whatever it is that you're looking to do in terms of love here, I feel that you're not expecting to come home empty-handed. You're definitely, for me, mentally and emotionally geared up. They're really bright cards. Remember with tarot, whenever you do tarot, look at the colours on the cards as well, because the colours will tell you a lot. If they're bright, then for me it suggests a really positive mindset. If they're dark, then it might be something quite negative. These are all very bright cards. They're all very confident cards. They're all cards that speak to me and say, you know what, I know that I am ready for a new adventure. I'm ready to go out there and take the bull by the horns, and I'm ready to, you know, come home with someone. I'm ready to meet someone right now. I'm ready to manifest the perfect relationship through the direction that I take with that Knight of Wands. And that comes from being adventurous and being courageous. So it just looks like you guys are really kind of mentally and emotionally geared up for a fresh start, and geared up to take something, a prize, a gift, a reward home as a result of your endeavours. In your personal situation, what's happening around your love life? And it always links up pretty much with this. You know that I'll kind of link everything in together anyway. We have the Tower. Okay, let's not worry about that card, because the Tower can mean anything. Doesn't always mean bad at all. Ridiculous to say that the Tower means bad. It doesn't. It just means surprise. Depends on what kind of cards you get aspected around it. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. The Eight of Wands. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You know what? It seems your mindset is literally attracting in what you want. It really does feel like you're attracting what you want in the month of October. Just looking at those cards. Look at them. They're brilliant. Now, the Tower is a dark card. But it's not a dark card. It really isn't. I mean, I used to be so afraid of this card. And I still am sometimes. But if I get it with a card that's not very good, sometimes it means that unexpected things happen and they're not so good and we worry over them. But in essence, the Tower is one of the best cards that you can get in the tarot. It really is, because it says that what is not stable must fall, so you can start building up again. I feel in terms of love, though, the Tower is saying that you're going to have some major shifts happening in your love life. And it's fated, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune. But also the Wheel of Fortune says, I feel in your personal situation, it's a change in luck. Okay, so you're entering a very lucky period, I feel, in the month of October regarding your love lives for some of you guys. Because we've got the Tower, which leads on to the Wheel of Fortune. We don't have Tower and then Nine of Swords. Tower and Nine of Swords to me says something happens, it's out of the blue, and it brings some worry. But this happens, it's out of the blue, unexpected, big shifts coming in, surprises coming in. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it says this is a turn in your luck, a turn in your fortunes, and it's for the better, because we can see an increase in activity happening around this with the Eight of Wands. For some of you guys, it might be unexpected messages. Could be from someone, because the Wheel of Fortune is a card about things happening out of the blue as well. Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. These are things that are not in your control. They're usually in the universe's control. But I feel that because of your positive mindset here in the month of October, with that Page of Wands, Knight of Wands and the Magician, the universe knows that you're ready for something. It knows that you're letting go of all the blockages. And when you let go of blockages, if things have happened in the past, you've been let down, you've been disappointed in love, you've walked away from a relationship, and you start to kind of let go of all those barriers and release all those blockages, what the universe tends to do is it tends to bring you in what you want. As long as you can let go of the blockages, that is. So I feel that the universe brings a major shift in with that Tower card. Lots of surprises. Lots of synchronicities happening in the month of October 2016. In your personal life, out of the blue, the Wheel of Fortune, there seems to be an upsurge in lots of activity, messages, conversations, communications. So for some of you guys, if you are doing online dating, this looks like the mindset of an online dater to me for some reason, or somebody who goes out quite a bit, because the Page of Wands and Knight of Wands are the type of people that would be out all of the time. All of the time. To me, mentally, it suggests that you're very open, very, very open. That your mind is now racing at 100 miles per hour. This doesn't suggest to me Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Magician, a closed up mind, or a mind that has a blockage, because wands are fire and they rage and they move. We know that fire and sword energy is active energy within the tarot. So it shows lots and lots and lots of activity, mental activity going on with you guys. You are ready and willing, and there is a fearlessness with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So I feel that you've let down barriers mentally and emotionally, and you're ready to manifest with that Magician card. And therefore what comes in is a major shift with the Tower card, where out of the blue there is an upsurge in activity with the Eight of Wands, or out of the blue with the Wheel of Fortune, you're getting a lot of messages, or you're speaking to people, or maybe somebody calls you out of the blue, because the Tower can be the surprise. And we know the Wheel of Fortune is out of the blue. Message, Eight of Wands. Either way you want to look at it, there's increased activity in your love life, I feel, happening in the month of October 2016. What are your hopes and desires around your love lives in the month of October 2016? What are you hoping to come in terms of love? Wow, the Fool. The Two of Cups, that's incredible. And, wow, the Five of Cups. Now, whenever you get a negative card, turn it into a positive, okay? So you get something like the Devil, for example, in your hopes and desires. Could be that you were hoping for some fun, lots of sexual intrigue, that type of thing. But it can also be that, well, I'm hoping to be released from restrictions. So whenever you get a negative card, because we can only read the hopes in terms of a positive way, you turn the negative into a positive. So therefore, I would start with, well, my hopes and desires are to get over a loss from the past by stepping into, remember your keywords, the Fool, stepping into, and the Two of Cups, a new relationship. So it really does follow. It seems to me that your hopes, desires, and your mental and emotional state all gel together in this love reading, which is beautiful. There is no negative energy here whatsoever. Because even the negativity we read as being a positive, because it's in your positive hopes and desires. Hope and desire should never be negative. It's always for something better. So just to go back again before we carry on, it seems that mentally and emotionally you're ready for new adventure. You're feeling beautiful, courageous enough, sexy enough to go out there and get and find exactly what you want. And you're looking to manifest a powerful new relationship, because we've got the Magician card. Start all over again for some of you guys. Personal situation shows unexpected events, the Tower. Can even be a party. This reminds me of a party with the Tower. We do have Halloween coming up. So the Tower can be where, you know, the room is shaking, lots and lots of music. I've seen this card show up for music that blasts. I remember when I did a reading on myself last year, as I always do, because it helps with the cards. And the Tower showed up, and then, I can't remember what it was. The Tower and the Nine of Swords for me showed up. And it was funny because I remember I'd got into my nephew's car. I was driving from where I was living to spend a weekend with him and his boyfriend that weekend. And what happened was he had the music turned up so loud. I think it's a subwoofer. And I was sitting on this massive, massive subwoofer, or whatever you want to call it. Thing that was blasting out the music at the back. And it was all vibrating through my body, I remember. And I asked him to turn it down. He couldn't hear me. It was terrible. And then when I got back, I had part of my friendship period that was unusual. It just went on for about 2 to 3 weeks. This was the time earlier in the year when I was recording and I was really ill. And I'm sure it was something to do with the vibrations that went through my body. So sometimes the tower is like something that can affect you so internally. So sometimes this is massive, massive music, massive shift, massive vibrations. There's a shift going on for you guys. So for some of you guys, it might be a party that you go to, a personal situation in October 2016, where out of the blue, with the Wheel of Fortune, there might be a lot of activity, a lot of interest in you. This Eight of Wands can often be seen as the arrow of love, or the arrows of love, sorry. So it might be party, the tower, where out of the blue, you're getting a lot of romantic attention with the Eight of Wands. So a lot of interest from different people potentially coming in for you guys. But there's definitely a major, major shift, vibrational shift, and it's universal law. The universe has a hand in this because the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune are often cards that are out of our control. So even though you go to a party, what's out of your control is the Wheel of Fortune, because somebody comes in. There's a massive change that happens here for you guys, in which you're receiving a lot of attention here. And your hopes and desires will be to step into a new relationship that helps you overcome loss from the past. What will your expectations be in the month of October? Eight of Pentacles, Judgment, the Seven of Cups. I feel that what you're expecting is exactly what's going on here. That even though we see here your hopes and desires will be to step into a new relationship that will help you to overcome loss from the past with the Five of Cups, I feel what you're actually expecting is going to be a lot of hard work involved. Maybe to release you from the past with that Judgment card, which opens up new doors. So this is what you're hoping for. You are hoping for that new relationship that will help you overcome any difficulties you've had in the past regarding disappointments, difficulties regarding relationships. But what you are expecting on a logical level is that it's going to take hard work on your part. You're willing to put the hard work in. You're very focused on releasing yourself from the past with Judgment, because you know that by releasing blockages, it's going to open up new doors for you here with the Seven of Cups. Any hidden factors? There's definitely, I feel, somebody that comes in. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Two of Wands. And the Eight of Cups. So it might be that there is someone that comes in. You're not seeing them just yet, though, I feel. That has just walked out of a relationship, because you've got the Eight of Cups here. And this is what you're not seeing. This is something that may come in and act as a kicker, the surprise for you. So you might be getting loads of attention with these cards here. But actually, what's coming in, or what you're not seeing in the month of October, is that there is somebody who is on their way to you. Because you've got the Eight of Cups here. I feel somebody walked away. Perhaps that Hierophant means a commitment from a marriage, from a committed relationship. And now they're looking to pursue a new relationship, pursue a new journey. Because the Two of Wands for me means someone who is making initial progress on a new journey, a new venture, a new idea. Okay? Often I've seen this card show up for when somebody comes back, or when someone is thinking of entering into a new relationship. So what you're not seeing is there's somebody around you that you're not seeing just yet that's going to come in. I'm not sure whether they'll come in October, could be November, we'll see. But there's somebody around the corner, especially if you're single, just left a relationship. You are definitely attracting in love, but I feel right now in the month of October, more than anything else, it's kind of playing with different options. I'm seeing options come in, because we've got options showing up here with the Seven of Cups, and we've got options coming up here with the Eight of Wands. For some of you guys, it might be out of the blue. someone comes in and they're throwing lots of love messages at you. So this doesn't always mean lots of options, or lots of people are throwing messages at you, or there lots of people are giving you lots of eye contact, or they're being, throwing their love energy at you. It can also be somebody, the Tower. Major shifts in universal vibration here. Major shifts coming in for you, personal situation in terms of love. So if you've been without a relationship for a while, this is about to change, I feel, for some of you guys with that Tower. And out of the blue, somebody might just be paying you attention with that Eight of Wands energy. You will be hoping to step into a new relationship to overcome loss, but you know that you're going to need to take your time with that Eight of Pentacles to release the past so that doors can properly open up for you. Or so that you can make the appropriate choices, because the Seven of Cups is making appropriate choices. So for some of you guys, it might be, yes, I'd love to step into a new relationship because I really want to get over somebody from the past. But what I'm really expecting is I need to really focus properly, work hard on releasing myself from the past so that I can make the correct choices. Because this guy, the Seven of Cups, sometimes isn't really sure of what to choose. These are doors that can open to people, but they're also the choices when those doors open. What's the best choice for me to make? What should I choose? Who should I choose? So I feel for some of you guys, you don't just want to jump into something. You're ready for love. You can see this, definitely. There's definitely the cards that show that you as a sign are ready to jump into something new. But I don't think you just want to jump into anything because you want to get over this in the hopes and desires. I feel that you know what you've got to do in the month of October, and you've got to work on yourself. You've really got to work hard and focus on overcoming things from the past with the Judgment card, having proper release so that you can make the right choices for yourself. What you're not seeing is that there is somebody around the corner. They've probably just come out of a relationship, Eight of Cups. They're looking to pursue a relationship. Possibly a committed relationship. Because Two of Wands can be a partnership, committed partnership. So they may have walked away from something that was no good for them. And now they're looking to pursue, with that Two of Wands, a committed partnership. Or they may have come out of a marriage and now they're looking to pursue something new. But there's somebody around the corner, I feel, that's had a break from a relationship and they're looking to pursue something here. What happens in the immediate future? So what should you see coming in? The Three of Wands. Three of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. I definitely feel you're going to be the centre of attention in the month of October 2016, because the Nine of Cups is about a guy who has lots of notches on his belt. He's feeling really smug, really satisfied over having all of these Rainbow of Cups, which are the achievements he makes. Usually in a sexual way, this can be somebody who has a lot of sleeping partners. But it's also a card about sexual satisfaction as well. So for some of you guys, I'm not saying you're going to get sexual satisfaction, but I feel you're going to be feeling really satisfied. And I feel that it's because your ships are coming in. For some of you guys, it will allow you or help you to overcome the Three of Swords energy. For some of you guys, I'm sensing it could be three-way relationships, so having more than one option. And we can see that in the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands potentially. So I feel that what's coming in, when you get the Three of Wands, it's often these ships are coming in. Your dreams are closer than you think. It could be a three-way relationship because we've got the Three of Swords. But I feel that you're going to be feeling kind of good about that in a way. I know it sounds weird, but to have people who are vying for your attention, where there's a little bit of tension and there's a little bit of longing, a little bit, oh, who should I go for? This, that and the other. It kind of makes someone feel quite good, even if it is a little bit tense. And the overall outcome shows death. So death is brilliant here because it says that there is a major transformation coming in overall in the month of October. It starts the journey off, closing off the past and moving into a new cycle for you guys, in which you are going to be juggling options because you've got Two of Pentacles here. So I feel there'll be a major change, major cycle, ending and beginning, in which you're going to be juggling options, Two of Pentacles. And boy, are you guys going to be feeling really, really good about yourself. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is feeling good within a social setting or with, a partner. But remember, the Ten of Cups shows two children and the two people here. So it's usually a family situation, but also it doesn't have to be. You can be the Ten of Cups and be on your own. It's just a card of feeling really fulfilled emotionally. And this is, you look at these cards, pretty much every single one of them is bright. You have very, very small dark cards, very small amount. You've got death here, but death is a great card because it says it's the ending of one cycle and you're beginning a new cycle in the month of October around love. So if some of you guys have experienced a drought in terms of love up until now, I feel that this is about to change in terms of your love life. I feel that you're going to have some interest coming in. We'll go through the reading one more time, Pisces. Mentally and emotionally, you're ready for love. You're ready for a new adventure. You're ready to take a new direction. You're ready to start manifesting, bringing things in. So you're ready to take the action, but you want results as well. Mentally, and emotionally, you're ready for results because the Magician is about results, creating results through the way that we think and the way that we speak. So mentally and emotionally, you're filled with lots of vim, vigour, and I'm sensing in the month of October a lot of confidence around love and the ability to manifest new relationships. What comes in is a powerful new shift because we've got the Tower card. For some of you guys, it might be parties that you're going to. Out of the blue, the Wheel of Fortune, lots of interest with that Eight of Wands. Increased activity, increased interest in you. Could be interest just from one person, but there's lots of interest being thrown your way, I feel, with that Eight of Wands. Hopes and desires, you are ready. You are hoping to step into a new relationship. That will help you overcome difficulties from the past with that Five of Cups. What you expect, though, you're going to need to put a lot of hard work and effort in to release the past so that you can make the right choices with the Seven of Cups. What you're not seeing is there's someone potentially who's just walked away from a relationship or not long ago walked away from one. We've got the Eight of Cups. This person seems to be pursuing a new relationship, a new partnership. They're looking for something new, maybe in which they can commit to with that Hierophant, or they've walked away from a commitment in which they're looking to pursue a new relationship with the Two of Wands. In the immediate future, what's coming in? Your ships are coming in here. Your dreams for new love are closer than you think. But it might be where you need to consider different options here. But it will make you feel quite good about yourself, I feel, to get the attention. And the outcome shows major changes, ending off the old, in with the new, in which you will be juggling with options in the month of October. But you're going to be feeling a little bit satisfied and emotionally fulfilled around that. Okay, Pisces, that is your reading for the month of October 2016. I would like to say thank you very much for using Carol's Universe. Remember, this is your love reading, so check out your general reading if you haven't seen it for the month of October 2016. And I'll speak with you guys in November. Take care.